Liam, a win's a win.
Yeah, indeed. I think that's the couple of big bits to take from the game. I think obviously the result being one, clean sheet, and it could have been more as well. I think the bits, if you look at it in terms of chances in both boxes, I thought we had a lot more chances. There was obviously moments in between the boxes that obviously weren't right at times, but the biggest thing I think is where the group's at to take the win, to take the clean sheet, and the chances created.
First 15 minutes, really nice start, energetic start, moving the ball around well. You must have been pleased with the kind of first 10, 15 minutes of the game.
Yeah, first 15 really good. I thought we were on the front foot. We played with intensity. We played, but we looked forward and ran forward, and two really good chances where it's where just a little bit where the group's at at the minute. The confidence element of just being ruthless and being clinical in them areas. So I thought we started the game really well.
It's noticeable, isn't it? The confidence is noticeable. Some of the body language when things don't quite go right, and it can be a killer. That can't it? The confidence.
Yeah, it's a really challenging one, I think, and what I think with it as well, it just doesn't change overnight because you have one game. It's something that you have to play through. You have to work your way through. We have to learn and get better and stick together through. And I think that that's the big bit. And I think that there was elements of really good play tonight. There's obviously elements that weren't right that we'll go away, we'll look at. But again, I think where we're at, we have to take some of the positives out of it and and take them into the game at the weekend and move forward.
What did you particularly like about tonight? Certainly maybe in the second half. What impressed you?
I thought in terms of, like I said, the chances created was the big one for me. I thought when you look at it, the goals. I thought obviously, like I said, a couple of chances in the first 15 minutes. Matt being direct. I thought the changes came on, had an impact in the game with their energy, with their positioning. I thought we tweaked it slightly just in terms of how we set up, which got us a little bit more success. I thought that, and then just elements of control. There was elements where we moved the ball and played with some quality, and I think that's probably the frustration is how we turn over the ball is probably the biggest frustration. But again, I think that we're not going to play the perfect game at the minute because of where we're at, and we have to take confidence from the result and take confidence from some of the really good play tonight.
I think the last time we spoke after a midweek game, it could have been in this competition as well. You talked about the substitutes not having an impact, but that happened tonight, didn't it? So that must be really pleasing, as you've just said.
Yeah, and everyone. I constantly talk about the squad and the importance of the team, and when you look at the period we've got coming up, you need people ready to step in and have an impact. And I thought they did that tonight. Obviously, Matt getting his 2 goals, so I was pleased with the impact the subs made tonight. Definitely.
Should have been 3. Should have had a hat trick, Matt, shouldn't he?
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, he did. He should have had a hat trick, definitely.
It's tough at the moment, isn't it? It's tough for you at the moment. Things are difficult. Tonight helps, doesn't it? It's not the answer to everything. We know that. It's a 2-0 win in the Papa John's Trophy, but these kind of results can just start maybe slowly turning things around.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing where I keep coming back to taking the positives from it. I think that's the danger is when it's not perfect, all you do is concentrate your energy and focus your energy on the things that aren't right and what you're not doing well. So I think to shift that and to get out of it. I think the lads have delivered and asked what we asked them to do tonight. I thought there was the attitudes are very good. It's then, like I said, it's that extra 5%, whether it's confidence, whether it's healthy arrogance, whether it's belief, whether it's an element of conviction in your actions. I thought that was the bit that will come. I know it will come with the group, and I know it will come with the staff supporting the group through it.
Don't often talk about D. Lewington playing on the right side. It was interesting to watch tonight.
Yeah, it was obviously completely different for him playing that side. But again, we didn't want to make too many changes, I think, from the weekend. But I was conscious, keeping momentum with Skip in terms of game time, given the international break and then him not playing at the weekend. So I wanted to, to give that opportunity to, for him to get some match minutes, but also the momentum for the group. I think that's the big bit. We thought around making a lot of changes like we did last time, but actually thought what was important, to get over the weekend is just to get out there and play again. I think that's probably the most important thing, and the reason we went with the team that we did tonight.
First clean sheet in a couple of games is a good confidence boost to the defensive ranks.
Yeah, it should be. I thought although at times they went through us and they made meters quite well. I thought we defended our box really well, which I think is really important. So I thought the clean sheet's a real big positive to take, definitely.
We spoke at the weekend as well about improving the form here. Is this a step in the right direction?
Yeah, of course. I think like I said, I know watching it back, there'll be some really, really good bits of play, and there'll be some frustrating moments as well. And I think what we have to do is understand when it's good, why is it good, what does good look like, and take that and then make that a habit, keep that the level, keep that the benchmark of how we want to play and what we want to do, and especially here on our pitch, with the size of it and the way we want to play, it supports us massively.
Is it also a useful way to collect more data in terms of finding more consistent way of winning games after the sort of revamp over the summer?
Say again, sorry.
Is this another way of collecting useful data towards finding a way to consistently win games after the summer revamp?
Yeah, I think so. I think it. Yeah, you see it throughout the game, right? I think, you watched Forest last night, the challenges they're facing, I think numerous clubs go through it. I think, it works in cycles. We obviously had a huge change in the summer. We've tried to, do a large amount of work, to set the club up for the short, medium, long term. And, that doesn't just happen overnight. It doesn't, just change straight away. And, where the group was at, it's going to take time to get it back to where we want to. But what we have got is a group of lads that are, honest, that, want to work hard, that want to learn. And, I think the biggest thing now is about being brave and, really stepping up and, grasping it in, moments where the pressure's on.